Hey, Brew. Hey, sis. What's happening, Brew? Oh, sis. What's wrong, Brew? Oh, sis. I'm beached as. You're beached as? What do you mean, Brew? I mean, I'm beached as. Yeah, but what does that mean? It means that I can go, but I can't come back. Oh, Brew. Sounds awful. Oh, sis. It's not too bad because I'm stuck on Uwaleva. I love Uwaleva.
Silly bugger take with all the boys. Fanifa Lofa final. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Hey, sorry man. Why don't you play a shaker?
Fanifa Lofa. Uwaleva. Island in the sun. Fanifa Lofa. Uwaleva Island. Population 1. When life gets too fast, or if you're down, Uwaleva Island will turn that frown upside down. Fanifa Lofa. Uwaleva Island in the sun. Suleiman.
One more time.
Fanifa Lofa. Uwaleva Island, place for everyone. Coconut man, coconut tree.
Alright, this is the place where it all happens in here, Glenn's garden. Tell us about your garden, Glenn.
Well, we started off in May.
And this is the big garden that we tried to talk about before, but I couldn't stop laughing, so I'm doing the garden on my own now. Alright, we have eggplants just here. Okay, that whole row is eggplants. Got coriander, beetroots just starting again. And then we've got lettuces, pak choy, loads of tomato trees. I don't know if you can see how big they are. See how big they are? Far out. And he's got all different types of tomatoes in here. Beefsteak, pleated Zopotek. They are very bizarre looking. I'll show you a photo later. So that's those. We've also got some zucchini plants, cabbage plants, whole load of stuff in here. Let's see the zucchini plants, see, and the cabbage. And on that back, or that side wall over there, we've got all our beans. So Glenn loves beans, and yeah, we've got loads of different types of beans. Got chilies in here as well. We've got some pineapple plants, more beans, more peppers. As you can see, there's just banana trees everywhere. This is the little herb garden over here. We've got fennel, sage, oregano, some basil, which we're just beefing up now. And the dill kind of died off, but it went to seed, so it's regrowing again over there. I have started rosemary and a little bit of thyme, but it's just growing. Sorry, I forgot to point out, these are all our papaya trees. We've replanted all over the resort, plus lemongrass in between there. Can you see those? Yeah. Because we're kind of sick of all our papaya trees getting destroyed in the cyclones. So we've put them all in the bush now. This is tomato area number 1. This little area here. And then we've got some little tomatoes in here. Glenn knows all the special names, but well, there's cherry tomatoes and ones, see those ones there? Beautiful, very sweet, very nice. This is we've just redone the soil here, and we've planted some corn because it grows well in the summer. You can see that kind of coming up there. And then there's just some ginger and pele and carrots up the back. This is a new addition to our resort. It's the new outdoor eating area that we started at the beginning of the year before COVID hit. This is the old fence just here with the passion fruit vine. Oh, sorry, I just fell down a ditch. So this was built with the idea of having our dinners out here. We didn't finish it, we just started it. And we built this massive banquet table, which can now fit probably about 20 people. I think the old table was 16. Anyway, we just wanted a waterproof outdoor area, but we didn't want to go completely indoor, so it's indoor-outdoor. We've got the passion fruit vine growing inside, and we've still got the lovely views to outside. Obviously, we will be putting some chairs in, and probably a deck. Just, yeah. Barbecue. You guys would have seen that last year.
Hello everybody. Well, Glenn had his little gardening session, so what have I been doing since COVID hit? Well, lots of kite surfing, because this has been the windiest year I think we've had. Our first year was pretty windy, and don't get me wrong, we get a lot of wind, but this year it's just been relentless. Like, we planned when COVID hit to do as much days out on the boat as we could, but obviously we didn't want to go when it was windy, and I think maybe we've been out on the boat 7 times since April, so you know that's not a lot, and it's still windy now. We don't kite every day, we've just got a lot of work to do. I know that sounds strange, but yeah, we pick and choose now when we want to go. So if it's got a little bit of cloud in the sky, you don't go. Yes, been doing a lot of kiting. I wouldn't say mastered my back rolls, but I started doing back rolls, and there will be some video evidence. Alan and those of you that require video evidence, Dave as well. And I've also started finally back on the surfboard. So I've had the surfboard for 7 years, and I think I must have used it not even a handful of times. So I'm finally getting into that, and I'm just mastering my changing feet tacks. Jibes, sorry. Yeah, so a lot of kiting. I've also been doing a lot of cooking. I think you guys probably know that we started doing the market earlier this year. So I started to get my bake on, which was actually quite enjoyable. So every Saturday we go to the local market. It's nothing like the markets in Australia or New Zealand, or anywhere else for that matter. It's very small, not a lot of money changes hands, but it gave us a goal, something to do for the week, and I'd start cakes on a Wednesday, set pies and stuff by Thursday, and then bake everything on the Friday, ready for Saturdays. We've stopped that in the last 2 months because we were going to the market and coming home with 80% of our stuff. That happened a couple of weeks in a row, and because of our products, they actually cost a fair bit to make. We just can't afford to lose that much money. So we stopped doing that, and then I took a week's work on Wildlife, which is a catamaran charter that does whale swimming. They're based in Namuka, Tris and Dave, thank you very much. That was awesome. Yeah, so I worked on there as a chef. So it was a week with 3 guests and Dave and Tris, and it was really, really good. It was nice to get off the island and do something different. So I did that, and then I came back. I think I was gone for 3 weeks. It was a week's work, but I had to spend 2 weeks in Nuku'alofa because that's how long it took with the ferries just to get there and back. Nightmare. No planes at that time. The airline has come into fruition now, but we've had no airline for most of the year. Anyway, then yeah, since I've come back, we haven't restarted the market again. Just speaking to locals, they said that it's probably not worth it till November. October, everybody's paying bills and church fees and stuff like that. So anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, and then we've had a few guests. We had our first guests well, I'm going to say for the year. So in 12 months we hadn't received anyone, and then we finally got some locals, a family of 3, and that was amazing. Like, we just felt so good about ourselves, like, you know, getting the place ready and cooking and entertaining people, and it was just nice. Like, it kind of just brought it all back, like why we're here and why we love doing this so much, and we've missed it a lot. Anyway, so they came, and then a week later we had another 3 guests. Woo! And we've actually got a booking for Christmas as well. So I know it's not a lot, and we're not making a lot of money. In fact, I don't even know if we're making any money off these people, but whatever, it makes us feel really, really good, and they're having a good time. So, and it's spreading the word a little bit of who we are and kind of where we are. Can you hear the plane? Anyway, the new airline is called Lulutai. It's a government-run airline. All seems to be going well so far, so fingers crossed when they finally open the borders that you guys will be able to get here. Just kidding. All right.
Population 1. When life gets too fast, or if you're down, wherever island, you turn that frown upside down.
Hey, baby.